Peter and Cindy are on the editorial board for the section on government power for magazine A. They are using this Google document to help them select articles for their magazines and gather ideas for their editorial section. So the way they use this document is the following. They first use this table to take notes as they peer edit their friends' articles. They also have to skim through all the other different articles and take notes as well. So the benefit of taking notes as they read is that they are not going to forget and they don't need to go back as often to the articles. So Peter is peer editing the article called Intolerant World. So he creates a link to the article to make it easy to go back and forth and adds a note. This article has good ideas about X, but I will only consider if idea X is developed further. So Peter is going to wait for his suggestions in peer editing. Cindy peer edit the article called Justified Revolution. She also creates a link to the article to make it easy to go back and forth. Cindy writes a note about this article. Idea Y is really well developed. I agree with Y and I think it will support our editorial board view on this and that. Peter does not peer edit Justified Revolution, but he does skim through it as he has to skim through all the other articles. And he takes this note. After skimming through the article, I think Mary has really developed idea A deeply, and I would like this article in our magazine. So he's really leaning towards this one. As they skim through the other articles, they add links on the other columns and make their comments as well along the way. After they are done skimming and peer editing, they're going to use this table here for actual article selection and voting. They don't need to create the links again. They just need to copy and paste the cells here. So for example, when they vote, Peter says yes to Intolerant World after it has been edited, but Cindy says no. Both of them say yes for the Justifiable Revolution. So if they have enough articles with both saying yes, they use those articles. If they need another one and it's still controversial, they can discuss whether or not they're going to include it. Maybe they're going to have some comments justifying why they're doing, they're saying yes or no to this article. So after the vote has been decided and they know which articles they're gonna use, they can brainstorm ideas for their editorial. So here, looking back on the notes they took already, it's much easier to come down and maybe in bullets say, idea Y supports liberal government perspective. Idea X, which in the end they decided to use Intolerant World, is controversial, can be interpreted in different ways. So they agree to disagree on certain aspects and explain what the controversy is. In this way, after working with this document, they have the outline for their editorial section.